Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said that the cash-strapped nation has received a rollover of an additional $600 million loan from its all-weather ally China to help shore up the country's foreign exchange reserves on the back of an IMF deal. It is in addition to the over $5 billion in loans that Beijing has rolled over for Pakistan in the last 3 months, helping the debt-ridden nation avert a default as negotiations to secure the IMF bailout dragged on. Pakistan secured a last-gasp $3 billion bailout from the International Monetary Fund on June 30th, which later disbursed an initial upfront installment of about $1.2 billion. On Tuesday, the United Nations command said that an American citizen has likely been detained by North Korea after crossing the military demarcation line separating the two Koreas without authorization. The person, who was not immediately identified, was said to have been taking part in a tour of the Joint Security Area or JSA, which is a border village of Panmunjom in Demilitarized Zone or DMZ separating the two Koreas. The village, where no civilians live, is located inside the 248-kilometer long DMZ. The zone has been guarded by soldiers from both South Korea and North Korea since the end of the 1950-53 Korean War. Just hours after Russia reported explosions on the vital Crimean bridge, Moscow has refused to renew the Black Sea grain deal. However, Moscow has clarified that there are no links between the explosions and its decision to pull out from the deal at this stage. Kremlin has attributed its decision to a failure to meet its demand to implement a parallel agreement easing rules for its own food and fertilizer exports. Hours before the deadline for renewal was set to expire, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that Russia would return to the deal immediately if its demands about its exports were met. By the time the deal fell through, over 32 million metric tons of corn, wheat and other grains have been exported by Ukraine under the arrangement, with the last ship leaving Ukraine on Sunday. The Hong Kong Observatory has warned that another typhoon could bring unstable weather early next week after it cancelled all alerts triggered by the first number 8 storm of the year for the city. The forecaster said that while the weather would improve over the next few days as Typhoon Talim moved inland, another low-pressure system was already building in the western North Pacific. This another brewing storm is soon expected to develop into a tropical cyclone, and it may enter the northern part of the South China Sea early next week and bring unsettled weather to the region. Talim, which means sharp in Tagalog, had already brought most of Hong Kong to a standstill yesterday as strong winds and heavy rains led to cancelled classes, disrupted flights, and forced many workers to stay home. One of the most powerful ministers in China's contemporary political landscape is temporarily missing for quite a while now. China's Foreign Minister Qin Gang has not been seen in public for over 3 weeks, despite a flurry of high-profile diplomatic efforts to repair ties with the United States. As a former ambassador to Washington DC who is considered a protege of Chinese leader Xi Jinping, Qin was expected to play a key role in a string of high-level visits by US officials. But his last public appearance was a meeting with his Sri Lankan counterpart in Beijing on June 25th. He did not join Chinese officials at talks with the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen in early July or as a part of the ongoing visit by climate envoy John Kelly.